inside the campaign manager insights, brand metrics, I see the add to cart 4 times more compared to the average niche. Also, the detailed page view is 2 times more, but the actual conversion rate is half less of the average niche. If the product or listing is not well done, then I do not have those DPV or add to carts, right? Why is this happening? I'm $3 to $5 above the competition, but I also have the most reviews. So what this means is that your main image, so if you have 2 times more the detail page views, it means you're seeing a lot of interest. So it could be like your point, you said you have the most reviews and maybe your main image is great. But the problem is that there's some sort of disconnect between what your main image or your overall listing is offering and then what the shoppers are seeing when they go to your page, meaning they might think it looks high quality because of reviews. Have there been recent negative reviews? Does your secondary images really demonstrate? Does the listing do a good job of answering the consumer questions? A great example of this, and this is from a personal shopping experience, is I was shopping for sort of an under the cabinet roller storage system, right? The problem was I had very specific dimensions that I needed to have this roller system fit into. Now, most people shopping probably, just throw it under the bed, whatever. It doesn't really matter. For me, dimensions mattered. If there was a product that didn't very clearly showcase the dimensions, specifically in the images, it was completely thrown out. So I would go to the listing. I would like what I saw. I like the price point. I would go to the listing and I'm like, oh, it doesn't answer some of my questions. So therefore I can't be confident in my purchase. So that one's out of the running. There's plenty more efficiency. And so I went on and found a product that did have very explicitly shown dimensions that it was confident would fit. So my guess is it's something like that. So I would take a hard look at the listing. Really great test for this. A lot of people call it like the grandma test, or like what you do is you try and find somebody who is unaware of like your product and should be like, hey, what do you think of this product? Try and make it anonymous, meaning they don't know that it's your product, so they don't feel bad if they say something like, I think you could fix this. You're just trying to see like, hey, layman on the street, what do you guys think of my product? And also, what do you guys think of my product in relation to competitors? Because it very much could be that they like the reviews, they like the price point, and then maybe there's something missing on the listing and information they don't get, and therefore they're clicking off into your competition and purchasing those. Also, I do this as a consumer. I don't know. I know there's some people who don't, but I will actually use my add to carts as sort of a way to, in that case of me trying to figure out that, under the cabinet storage system, what I did is I added like 3 or 4 of them to my cart. And then I went and kind of used my cart as sort of like the final analysis and then deleted the ones that didn't fit my criteria as well. You will find a lot of shoppers do that. So if you see high add to carts, but not good conversions, most likely it's that. So again, they're comparing you against your competition and there's somewhere that you're coming up lacking. So I would take a